Hi guys, my name is Jamie and I'm a business sales executive here at Gala Technology. I'm just going to introduce you now to the SOTpay story.
SOTpay, the secure order transfer story. Gala Technology are the development team behind the industry's leading pay-by-link solution, SOTpay. Here's some history on this technology's development. The frustration of Galatent, our sister company and the UK's largest marquee and gazebo manufacturer, led to the creation of SOTpay. They ran into several issues in 2012 when processing card-not-present payments. So what issues did they encounter when processing payments? In 2012, the consumer would place an order over the phone, converse with a sales agent, and then be asked to read out sensitive card information, including the card's long number, expiry date, and the 3 numbers on the reverse. The agent then handled that data, either entering it into a virtual terminal or a chip and pin machine. The card handling system would then ask 2 straightforward questions. Has the card been reported lost or stolen? And are there sufficient funds to cover the transaction? If the answers to both questions were considered fine, then the payment would be approved and the merchant would receive the funds. However, there are 3 main pain points that organisations would suffer, and still do to this day, if they process payments in this way. PCI compliance is the first pain point that organisations experience. The data security standards for the payment cards industry. When someone provides or reads out sensitive card data that is handled by one of the employees, it enters the working environment, which then triggers the PCI requirements. As a result, it is that merchant's obligation to ensure that the card data is not compromised. At that time, Galatent processed over 23,000 telephone payments annually, which meant that a lot of card information was being circulated throughout the office, which was their primary concern. The second concern was chargebacks driven along by fraud. In 2012, a customer gave their credit card information to a contact centre agent over the telephone, and the agent typed it in. The transaction was authorised after 2 fundamental checks were made. Therefore, the items were picked, packed and delivered the following day, but the card was ultimately stolen. Galatent was unaware of this until 2 weeks later, when the genuine cardholder, who had never dealt with Galatent, received their credit card statement and was surprised to see a £9,000 order with them. That genuine cardholder got in touch with their bank to report what they thought was a fraud. The bank informed Galatent by a chargeback letter that the cardholder was disputing the payment, and that if the business could not provide proof that the cardholder had agreed to make the payment in accordance with the terms and conditions of the merchant agreement with the acquirer, then they would be liable. And just to add more pain, the banks charged £25 for that letter. Because it was only a voice on the other end of the phone reading out some credit card details, the business was unable to prove or confirm that the customer had authenticated the payment. Because they lacked evidence of who was making the payment, the company was ultimately responsible for paying the chargeback connected to the fraud. They lost £9,000 worth of product and had to return the entire £9,000 to the genuine cardholder. Customers were asked to provide copies of their passports, utility bills and driver's license to try and validate the transaction. But you can imagine the customer journey and labour costs. As a result, there were further business losses. Such checks do not protect you from the risk of fraud-related chargebacks either. Things became worse for the business when they were added to a list of prime targets on the dark web, where a myriad of fraudsters went shopping, and the business was slapped with around £50,000 in chargeback related to fraud in a single month. The third pain point experienced by Galatent came in the form of increased payment processing costs. When a company cannot identify the person making the remote payment, the transaction is not considered secure, so the acquirer may levy an additional fee in the form of higher processing rates. Galatent paid these charges at the time, which were a 0.5% surcharge on those transactions, which had an annual cost of £40,000. With the difficulties of PCI compliance, chargebacks brought on by fraud, and rising processing prices, Galatent searched for a solution, but was unable to find any. As a result, their CEO, Jason Mace, directed his IT group to develop one, and that solution was SOTpay. One of the most prestigious payment solutions available on the market today, SOTpay has won awards that include Best International Card Not Present Solution at a major industry awards in San Francisco for 4 years straight. It has also won Payments Innovation of the Year, Security Innovation of the Year, and many other major honours. The PCI Council revised its guidance in 2018 to include our digital approach, and that we have received back-to-back global PCI awards for excellence is one of the things we are most proud of.
Here are some vital stats for you. Our products and services. SOTpay is our smart pay by link feature. So our pay by link, what sets it different from the rest is we have omni-channel payments. So you're able to facilitate a payment through WhatsApp, SMS, email, live chat, Facebook, Messenger, TikTok, and so on. Anywhere that can facilitate a link, we can do that for you. So you can manage an attended or unattended digital transaction. So you can see every single step that goes through, whether it's passed, failed, paying. This is fully PCI and DCS level 4 compliant. So these keeps you up to date with the best laws for PCI. How to tell the difference between a dumb link and a smart pay by link solution. So a dumb link is quite simple really. It's only single channel approach. It's limited customer engagement and there's no traceability. So you just send the link out and then once it's paid it will bounce back. With the smart pay by link solution, you have omni-channel solutions like I said before, so you're able to take payments in multiple channels. You can have full reconciliation on there. It's fully branded to yourself and it improves your security and transaction costs. It's painless reconciliation. Here is our agnostic payment gateway, SOTpay Plus. SOTpay Plus has an open API. It's fully supported by Apple Pay, Google Pay, and the main thing is we're agnostic, so you're not tied to one acquirer. So once your time is up with your acquirer, you're free to swap and change to reduce them costs. Here is some of our modules that we have on offer. We have WooCommerce, ZenCart, OpenCart, Magento, PrestaShop, CSCart, XCart, and SecureUpForm. We also have some third-party modules too. We have Sticky.io, we have Shopify, OpenPath, and BigCommerce. Here is a video on the automated recurring transactions.
With our automated recurring transactions, you will have total control and full visibility of the look and feel of your custom page. We will add all of your subscriptions and pricing as you see on this page that we have created for DTS Plumbing. DTS Plumbing have 3 subscription options: Bronze, Silver and Gold. DTS wanted to make zero value payments to verify the customer's card and then start the payments on the 1st of each month. Once you have sent the link to your customer or added it as a Pay Now button on your website, the customer will choose the package and fill out their details. Once they have filled out all their details, they will click Pay Now at the bottom of the page. The customer will then be taken to our hosted payment page where they will then enter their card details and then complete 3DS. This will eradicate any fraud-related chargebacks and pass the liability across to the card issuer, not yourself. Once the payment is complete, the customer will receive a custom confirmation like this one on the screen now. This is fully customizable to you. The customer will also receive a confirmation email that is also fully customizable to you. As you can see on this page, DTS Plumbing have added their social media platforms at the bottom of the email. This will increase authenticity and trust. After the customer has finished the process, you can have the system send a notification email to someone in your company to let them know that a new plan has been set up. On this screen you will see the MMS system on the gateway. This is where all your recurring transactions agreements can be viewed. Here you will be able to see the start date, the payment count or number of payments made and remaining, the initial payment amount, the date of the next payment, the date of the final payment, the total amount paid to date, and the status. As you can see, this system is fully customizable to each customer. With our system, this will help customer onboarding, enhanced customer retention, automated billing, built-in retries for failed transactions, a choice of billing periods, choice of fixed term or open-ended, optional payment variations, choice of start date, and optional frequency. As an added value, we'll be adding global tokenization by the end of March. Global tokenization is where we receive updated card details from the card issuer for when their customers' cards have cancelled or expired. This will have a huge impact on recurring payments, as you will not have to send out new subscriptions for customers that have expired cards.
Here is our latest innovation. This is the Park Pay Zone. This is a seamless way of taking payments for your car parking. All you will do is embed a QR code onto your car park, and as you can see here, once you scan the QR code, it brings up this page. So you would just simply enter your reg number, then you would have a drop down box for your time. So you've got 1 hour, all day, overnight, annual permit. Then you can see, you can input an email address, your mobile number. You can also send an expiry text message alert for 10 pence extra. Here is also some custom payment pages that we've built for some of our customers. The first one is Clifton High School. As you can see here, this is fully customizable to yourself. You can have multiple different drop-down boxes with different options. They've got school fees, pupil deposit, you've got the Year 7 entrance examination fee, school trips and other charges. This is just an easier way for them to be able to take payments. Next we have the Red Brick. This is so they can take their rent. As you can see, they've got the name, property address, amount, fee type, email, first name, surname and address. We also have branded payment receipts. So this is fully branded to yourself. This is a customer that I've been working closely with recently. This is Progressive Safety and Footwear. As you can see, it's got the business name. It's also got the company logo. It has the unique reference number of the payment. It has the reference, the secondary reference description, date and time, and the MasterCard number. Here are some of our newest integrations. We're now fully integratable with Xero QuickBooks. This will allow you to embed a Pay Now button onto your invoicing system, making it a lot easier for yourself and save your accountant's time. It's automatically reconciled for yourself, so it will bounce back into QuickBooks and Xero and tell you when it's paid. We're also partnered with NewPay. NewPay is an open banking solution. Key features and benefits then. So tap into every payment opportunity, which is the main thing. Like I said before, you can fully send a link out, whether it's via SMS, WhatsApp, email, all social commerce platforms. Stay compliant and avoid penalties, so you're up to date with the best PCI law and DSS. This saves you from any fines. We've helped people out that have had fines before where they've received up to 30% of their annual turnover in fines. So being PCI and DSS compliant is key. Stay ahead with future-proof security. Reduce transaction fees. So by staying compliant, you can get reduced transaction fees. So we eliminate all fraud-related chargebacks within the business, and that's 100% guaranteed. How we do that is we apply 3D Secure and we embed your terms and conditions on there as well. SOTpay, we believe that the communication is key and the contact is never lost with the customer. So whether this is SMS, email or from the website, SOTpay allows you to keep the communication with the customer. So what is included in your SOTpay package?
Firstly, you get brand pay that offers payments that reflect your brand's identity. Then you get Secure Phone Agent Attended, ensures secure transactions with dedicated agent support. Auto Tender Sync, unattended automated payments requests for efficient processing. Pay Prompt, simplify payments with direct email invoicing. Text Pay Link, facilitate payments through SMS links for convenience. Chat Pay Secure, secure payment processing via WhatsApp. Chat Checkout, engage customers with live chat immediate checkout. Social Stream Checkout, integrated payment solutions into social media platforms. OmniPay, a versatile multi-channel payment facility. Direct Pay, empower your business with custom-initiated transactions. SwiftLoad, quick and easy CSV uploads for bulk processing. CardSafe, secure card on file storage for recurring payments. Paygate QR Checkout, streamline payments with QR code scanning. Unlimited transaction capabilities, no limits or transaction volume or value. Reporting and integration tools, access detailed reports or integrate. Educational video training, so learn the ins and outs with our video tutorials. Dedicated remote support, receive assistance wherever you are. Flexible deployment options, test and go live with our sandbox and our live environments.
Here is one of our customers, DTS Plumbing, that we've recently helped out. Here is a short video on some feedback on how we've helped them.
So I'm Dale from DTS Plumbing and Heating. We're a South Yorkshire based plumbing and heating company, and we do exactly what we say it says on the tin. Anything from a dripping tap, toilet not flushing, to full-scale bathroom refurbishments and heating systems. We specialise in the heating sector as well. We're into renewable technologies, and we offer a free service where we'll come and give you a free heating efficiency check, and we'll offer any sort of handy tips to save you some money on your gas bill. Our main challenge as far as kind of processing payments was we'd send an invoice out to a customer, we'd let them know that they can pay by card or bank transfer. Because we record calls, we'd have to then say, we'll call you back on an outside line, which means we'd have to stop, call them back and then run through all the details, take all the information and process the payment. So we were looking for a way to kind of streamline that process and make it as simple as possible for the end user and for our staff. A lovely lady called Gay from a business networking group ago to work for WellPay, and we were speaking to her about kind of whether we could look at card terminals for our engineers. And she basically said, it sounds like what you need is a really secure way we can send a link through your invoice. And she kind of put us in touch with Gala Technology, who, from talking to them first of all, really listened to us concerns and pretty much pinpointed exactly what they could do for us. The integration has been really, really good. The guys came over, they gave on-site training, which is fantastic. They made it really simple and actually tweaked it and changed how things were done to kind of meet how we wanted it to run, which was really amazing, because not only did we save having to train and rechange behaviours, they made it for us, so it made it really, really simple, and now we're able to send these links through in no time whatsoever. So for us, there's a number of different things that have been really good for us. So the fact that we can send out bespoke links and attach them to invoices, so all the customers have to do is press a few buttons and make a payment, really helps our cash flow. It gets money coming in quicker, customers can pay. So it streamlined our process. We don't have to take payments over the phone anymore, which again, when we've got 2 or 3 calls incoming at once, we were missing calls and payments. It now all happens in the background. All we do is send a link out, the customer's able to do it from with the security from their own phone, and we're not having to deal with any sort of card transactions, which is fantastic. Anytime I speak to anyone in our industry or any other industry that takes payments where they're sending out links, it's the first thing we recommend to them. I can't get over how helpful and what fantastic customer service there is. Having gone through a few other card taking facilities, you struggle to get in touch with anyone, let alone get an answer. So the fact that you can raise a concern, it gets sorted and almost tweaked to kind of work to our business is second to none. I would say of all the things we've kind of tweaked and changed over the business this year, this is one of the number one things we've done. It's definitely not something we regret in any sense. We're actively shouting about it. My favourite thing is every time a customer pays, I get an email which basically says money's going to drop into my account, which never gets old.
Also, here is Leo 5 and DIY. This is a customer that I've just worked with recently, and they've sent us a nice review. Also, here is Progressive Safety, the one that I told you about earlier, and they've also left us a nice review on there for you to read. So if you are interested in any of our payment solutions, please contact me on the information below. Thank you.